Another episode of Common Sense and Logic.
Welcome back. I'm Caesar.
I'm Ronnie. And here we go again, folks. The videos that you like watching.
Sunny day here in sunny California.
Yeah, man.
Not to rub it into the people out there in the East Coast where they're going through blizzards and what have you, but we're enjoying the sunshine. It feels like summer out here.
It feels like summer right now, man. It's getting pretty heated.
Yeah, I think what was it, like 95 today?
Around that,
90s,
man.
right?
In the 90s.
Sure, yeah.
This whole week, I think, is going to be around that. And as a
Wow.
matter of fact, they're saying that we might break a 150-year-old record high.
Wow, it's been a long time
Been a
then.
long time. And that got me thinking, man, when I heard about that. I was like, 150 years ago, it was pretty damn hot here.
Yeah.
What we're still in winter or fall? No, winter,
Right
right?
now
Supposedly.
is still winter.
It's still winter, right? So, but they're talking about that we might break that record, 150 years old record.
Yep.
So it got me thinking about climate change and all the BS that they're feeding us over and over again. So it's happened before, man. But these guys, they act like the sky is falling.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like it's happening. It's happened like the last 5 years where it's hot around this time. No, last year around this time it was
Pretty cool.
Non-stop rain. I remember those like for a while, like man, it's like raining every week. So it's not like it's happening all the time. This happened 150 years ago. So what's wrong with it happening again?
Yeah.
150 years later, it's a random thing. I think
It's
random
just
nature.
nature, man.
Just
Just the
nature.
way God makes it. You know what I mean? So, but of course, I'm surprised there actually hasn't. They haven't been talking about climate change right now, but
Bring it up because of this.
bringing it
okay.
up because
Yeah.
of the heat and all that. But like I said, 150 years ago, we had the same thing where it was super hot here, and we have the same situation, but they claim it that it's climate change.
Yeah.
Every time it gets hot and cold and whatnot. Even the blizzards right now in the East Coast, they're saying that it's climate change. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's not, man. It's just
Just
it happened
nature.
before. If you look at history, this already has repeated itself time and time again. So stop panicking.
Yeah, I don't think the people 150 years ago were talking about climate change when it happened randomly.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But it's just an agenda. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's-
of course, it's a
there's
narrative on their part to try to sell it, try to feed it down your
There's
throat.
a lot
which
of money to be made in that. You know what I mean? And if you guys don't believe that, look at all the funds. And look it up, and you're
Yeah.
gonna see that they claim that they want to use a lot of funds for climate change, but we don't know what the heck they're doing with that money, especially here in California.
Yeah,
So,
it's about to blow up. A lot of fraud is gonna come out with California.
oh yeah,
I heard there's more fraud in this state than the whole.
dig
country,
him out, baby.
Than the whole country put together, and hopefully, what's his name? Nick Shirley keeps
Shirley,
on
yeah.
bringing out the fraudsters.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like that guy, and a lot of us do like that guy, and we pray for him. We pray for his safety, because there's a lot of
Young kids
a-holes out there, going up to him and
threatening him.
Yeah, and
Threatening them for exposing the fraud.
yeah, this guy got guts though, man, to be out there, man. I wish I could do that. I mean, in my head, I want to do that,
Yeah.
but I don't know how these guys do it, man. I mean, I got to work, I got to put food on the table.
I think Nick Shirley started off as a YouTuber.
Okay.
So he somehow, whatever he was doing before becoming a journalist, he was making money through YouTube, whatever.
Okay.
So people kept asking him. I forgot what they kept asking him, but they were saying, okay, I mean, it sounds like you're a journalist. They told him, so he just ran with that and just started getting out in the streets and doing investigative research. And it turns out he exposed a lot of people, and that's how he started. So that's what I'm thinking. He was already making money off of YouTube.
Okay.
However that works, royalties. I don't know what views or whatever. Is that how they get paid with YouTube?
I think
I'm not,
so, man. I'm not too familiar
I'm not
with
too
that.
familiar with
but
that.
you know what, man? That's exactly the type of person that people should listen to.
Right.
You can't get no better information than someone like that. You know
Nick
what I
Shirley,
mean?
he's out
Yeah.
there. Yeah, he's
He's
out
ex-
there firsthand.
He's right there in the action. He's exposing stuff, and it's right there. It's real. It's right in your face. You can't deny it. And if you do, you just you're slow-minded, I guess. You know what I mean? Like,
I was gonna say blind, but
yeah, I mean, I've been calling people, different names and all that, but trying to change that. But sometimes I can't help it because,
right.
some people in society, they're slow-minded. You know,
Yeah, it's got to be straight out and just call it what it is.
I mean, Nick Shirley's not going out there, trying to expose things that are gonna somehow benefit the right. He's just out there doing his.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's I mean, it doesn't matter what party you belong to. He's just out there exposing fraud, whether you're blue or whether you're red. It doesn't matter.
So take it for what it's worth. Those are the people you should listen to, not the legacy media that they freaking knows lie all the time. And we see it with these lies about the war in Iran, how they're bombing, schools full of little girls and all that, but they don't really tell you that those terrorists up there, they hide behind innocent people.
Yeah, they use them as shields, human shields.
Yeah, but they don't say none of that. They know it. If I know it, they know it, but they just don't want to tell you that part. And you guys are so quick to dismiss that and pay attention only to what they're saying. That's why you're slow-minded. Yeah, sorry, but yeah,
yes, sir.
But common sense and logic, man. This whole climate change and all that, going back to that, that's what it is. Common sense and logic. If it happened before, it's going to happen again. And it's going to happen after we die, and the next generations are going to see it.
It's going to keep on going. It's been going on through history. So.
And I'll give you guys a little reminder, too. As a Christian, you're not going to be able to do anything to this earth to make it go away, to kind of somehow destroy it. You're not. Okay? Only God is going to decide that. He's the only one. Can you try to make it a better world? Of course. That's what we're all hoping for. We all try to do that. Can you keep it cleaner? Yeah, all that's good. You know what I mean? It's good for the environment and all that. But by all means, you're not going to destroy it. So I mean, and if you really care about that and you're going to call me a dum-dum because I'm thinking this way, then go to China and fight that over there, because those are the people that really pollute the whole damn earth.
Yeah, there's really no regulations out there in India.
Yeah.
A lot of the Asian countries and what have you. But I mean, I'm sure they have regulations, whatever, but if you ever go out there, the stench, like in India,
that's another
smog,
topic, yeah.
and like whoa,
But yeah, I mean, for the people that claim that the earth and the sky is falling, we need to do something about it, and we need to stop doing this and that to save it, and you really feel that way, slow-minded people, go to China and start over there, and stop buying all the stuff that they make over there, because you're contributing to that.
Yeah, that's what's causing that. You're contributing by
buying all those purses, the shoes, the gadgets, the iPhones and all that. You know what I mean? What do you think that comes from?
Right.
Factories over there, they're blowing all kinds of
smog. Creating smog, but
yeah,
all kinds of chemicals and what have you.
Yeah. So climate change is BS. We called it. We've been calling it for years, and we're gonna keep calling it because again, nothing's gonna happen. Okay.
Yeah, it's just nature, man. And going back to that record of 150 years, that's when it was being recorded.
Exactly.
Imagine the
before
that where they weren't recording. I'm sure it's happened.
Yeah.
Several times where it's been blistering heat.
And remember, they record these things, right? Like day by day by day, right? Yeah. So they have this 150-year-old record just for this time frame of the year.
Yeah. Exactly.
So there's a whole lot of research you got to do to find that out. But point is, common sense and logic. It happened before. It happened before 150 years, and it's going to happen again in another, who knows when. Could be next year or another 150 years. Only God knows.
Yeah.
So we'll leave you with that, man. Common sense and logic. The sky's not falling. Don't go under the table.
Also, remember the 80s, man, when everybody's wearing that Aquanet and hairspray. That was supposedly that was making a hole in the ozone layer.
Yeah, remember that ozone layer? Yeah. You're destroying it. They're making a big hole right there. What happened to that?
Yeah, the hole, I guess, closed up somehow. I read something about it not too long ago, but I forgot what.
They patched it up?
Yeah, they patched it up. What's his name? Good old rest in peace, Bobby Mays wasn't he the infomercial guy who patches everything up?
Yeah.
With the flex tape, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the black tape that just.
Yeah, those infomercials. Yeah. The famous infomercial.
Bobby Mays, rest in peace. I was just talking about him like a few days ago with some buddies. Bobby Mays, the guy with the beard.
Yeah. I remember this. Yeah, I think he came out in Home Improvement.
I think so too. He reminded me of something like that, right?
But anyways, some folks don't know that. Some folks do. Now we kind of age ourselves, but hey,
Well, I
who
mean, at
cares?
least you could go back and look back at some home improvement or some infomercials.
Yeah.
It's easy to find. Just Google it.
Yeah. All right, folks. So we'll leave you with that. Just common sense and logic for today. You know what I mean? Just live life.
The
you
heat is
know,
on, and sometimes it's cold
enjoy
outside,
it.
but it's part of nature.
Yeah. You know, we got blizzards over there on the east side. We all know that that happens all the time. Hey, we can't do nothing about that, man. You know, all you can do is pray and ask God for simple favor. We don't know whether He's gonna do it or not. But stop panicking. Just let life flow the way God wants
Yeah,
it to be.
a lot of people are so dramatic with when it comes to that. Like the world, like you said, the sky's falling, the world's ending. Like, come on,
Yeah.
take it day at a day, day by day. And,
What was that? Y2K.
yeah, oh yeah, remember that? We were supposed to.
Remember that, man?
When
Everybody's
2000 came around and
The world was gonna end.
the airplanes were gonna be falling from the sky because all the computers gonna reset and it was gonna be all chaos with technology, and none of that happened.
And, you know, I'm laughing about it. It's no joke, but I'm laughing about it because some people fall for all these things, man. Some
Yeah.
people actually sold their properties and
Yeah,
belongings and all. First off, dude, if this is coming down to an end, the world's coming to an end, why would you sell stuff? It's not like you're gonna be able to take your money, you know what I mean?
right.
Like,
You're not gonna take it with you.
secondly, you know, just don't believe that hype, man. You know?
But it goes back to the same people nowadays that are watching mainstream media and just their minds being rotted, they're being put in fear.
Yeah.
It's just the whole narrative on these mainstream media, man. It's just to put fear in you, man.
That's it. We've been saying that.
That way
We've
you
been
could
calling it.
that way you could be reliant
Yeah.
on that, you know. But yeah, don't fall for it.
Don't fall for it. I know it doesn't take too much, but for some people, I don't know why it seems like that's an impossible thing to do.
That's the world. They're just the world revolves around news. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, you got different outlets out there.
Yeah.
Why would you stick only to the legacy media that you know that they lie all the time? Switch over to something else. You know, and by that I mean, you know, you got social media. A lot of people love social media. Jump into that and hear different, you know, kind of like our channel, different views and all that. And maybe it'll click, but at least you have different things rather than just something from someone, the fake media telling you. So anyways, man,
Yes, sir.
yeah, that's it, man. Remember, folks, common sense and logic. If you have it, use it. If you don't,
Come on back. We'll help you find it.
that's right.